Om Gam Ganapatye Namaha. The Panchatantra, translated from the Sanskrit by Arthur W. Ryder, the University of Chicago Press, Chicago, Illinois. Simplified the story by Deepak Chabi, making it more understandable for children. The Panchatantra Introduction. Once upon a time, there was a wise man named Vishnusharman. He knew a lot about life and decided to write 5 special books. These books were filled with all the smart things anyone could think of. And this is the story of how those books came to be. In a far-off place in the south, there was a beautiful city called Maidens Delight. A king named Immortal-Power ruled there. He was very learned, and all the other kings admired him a lot. This king had 3 sons with fancy names: Rich Power, Fierce Power, and Endless Power. But they were not very bright. The king was sad because his sons didn't like to learn and were not very wise. He thought his kingdom felt empty because of this, even though everything else was perfect. He remembered a saying that it's better to have no sons than to have sons who are foolish. So he asked his advisors what to do. They suggested that learning takes a long time, starting with grammar, which takes 12 years, and then other subjects to become smart. But one clever advisor named Keen said life is too short for so much studying. He suggested they should learn only the most important things quickly. He knew a very smart Brahmin named Vishnusharman who could teach the king's sons. The king called Vishnusharman and asked him to teach his sons how to be wise and promised him a big reward if he could. But Vishnusharman didn't want money. He just wanted to prove that he could do it because he loved teaching. He was also very old and didn't care for things that young people like. He made a funny promise to the king that if he couldn't teach the princess, the king could make fun of him. The king was amazed by Vishnusharman's confidence and let him take the princess to teach them. Vishnusharman wrote 5 books for the princess: The Loss of Friends, The Winning of Friends, Crows and Owls, Loss of Gains, Ill-Considered Action. The princess studied these books, and in just 6 months they became very wise. These books, known as the Panchatantra, which means 5 books, have been read by people all over the world to help make kids smarter. In short, if you read these stories or hear them told, you'll be able to face any challenge in life, even if you are up against the strongest opponents.